Hello, in this video we are going to take a look at the pop-up menu button. So simply put, when you initiate this button, it reveals a pop-up menu that you can obviously select items from. Okay, so what we are going to do outside of here, we're going to create an enum, and I can get rid of these two variables. They're from before. So an enum, and we're gonna call this y father. And this is gonna have some random data. This is an example that I'm using. Obviously you can change this as you need to. Self data trading charter. Okay, so do we need anything else? Oh, sorry, this needs to be outside of the class. So we can put it there or at the top, anywhere outside of the class is fine. In here, you can add a child, and it is going to be a pop up menu button, and we'll handle the item builder in a second. But before this, we need to specify like the type, and this is going to be y father. And inside of here, we're going to say on selected. So we've got two events: on selected and on cancelled. So on selected, I'm going to say y father, and this is basically going to be the result. I'm going to say set state, so you'll change the state itself, and we are going to say underscore selection underscore, oh sorry, we just need to create a variable here, and this will allow us just to essentially keep track of what's happening. So we could say y father underscore selection variable, and obviously this could be, you don't have to use this, it could be a string for example, but we're just going to use it like this, and we're going to say underscore selection equals result. And obviously you can do any other code that you want here as well once you've selected a particular item. We're not fussed about that. Now we're going to go into the item builder, build context, and arrow operator, and here we're going to say pop up menu entry, and this is going to be using the y father enum, and here I'm going to put square brackets, and this is where we're basically going to build up the item. So there's 4 items. You just put const pop up menu item. You specify, wait a second, specify the enum, so y father, and inside we're going to say value is y father the harder, we're just going to do this for each single one. Child is going to be text. We could have something else as a child, but we're just going to keep it simple and display some text. I'm going to say working a lot harder, and to save some time because the rest are essentially just modifications of this, I'm going to duplicate this. So 2, 3, and 4. So we got pop-up menu item y father. So this is going to be smarter, working, being a lot. So I'm going to put being a lot smarter. This one is going to be self starter, being a self starter. And this one is going to be trading charter, and this one's going to be placed in charge of trading charter, Let's save it, or hot reload, and let's see what we get. So at the moment, that's all we get, these 3 buttons, and we can open them up, and that's it. So we could obviously put this within our app bar as an extra task. What I want you to figure out, to put it right here. You can modify the icon as well. So it's pretty here. If I put icon, so we could do icons dot, let's do add, for example. What's this saying? Okay, and instead we've got the add button that provides this pop-up menu item now, but it's totally, you know, up to us. Let me just show you something else. What we could do is let's do a print here so we can actually see that we're, you know, getting the different selections. So if I save that, and if you pay attention down here, if I open that up, click BNR Smarter, we get the smarter one. If I click on, we should get the charter one, we get charter, etc, etc. You can change the icon. This is fantastic for essentially concealing some information, but it's not a selector like a drop down necessarily, but it could be used to maybe go to a separate page. So if you have a contact page, you know, like in a contact app, you have a list of contacts, you open up the contact, you could have one of these, you know, buttons. I'm going to get rid of this because it's better with the three dots. It looks better. So you could have something like this. You click on it. It could say edit. It could say delete. It could say share, for example. And that would, you know, in itself. So here you would have some sort of if statement, some sort of check to see what the actual, you know, pop-up menu item has been selected. And from that, you could, you know, go to the share menu. You could go to the edit page. You could go, you know, maybe show the delete dialog box. And, you know, that way you could proceed through your application. But that's it for the pop-up menu button. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message. And as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.